Yeah. Check it out. 2020 vision. Remy in the system. Eminem edition. Yakking mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit. Shit, forget it. You ass betted that stimmy check. And now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID. Fuck. Well, you ain't think shit changed? Well, look around. Everybody got a mask now. Breathing carbon dioxide to pass out. The toilet paper gone. You wipe your ass now? You at your local Costco pulling racks out? We just need to go back out. But the media found a meteor cash cow. And a cow that they feeding us ain't eating no grass now. They either pump full of hormones or born clones. Poor souls, and Lord knows what else is up. The candidates on the ticket wicked as alphabet. They take your information every time you post a selfie up. And the climate's still changing. Keep your eye on the Celsius. What? Man, it's like when Kobe died, I was mortified. And even though I ain't know the guy, I borderline Jordan cried. Shit.
Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in to the original kaboomer on the crypto networks, deep in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield, firing at whatever moves out there. The original guys. I need to cue up a hand clap. And applause. Cue up an applause. I need to program there on my decks. Shout out to Dab Master J with the elbow cough. Taking dabs early this morning. Congratulations. If not, congratulations anyway. Okay? Good morning to all the boomers out there. Let me go ahead and check out the math. More boom. What is our math today? What are we talking about today? Did I even change the titles? No, I didn't even change the titles. Well, we'll be talking more about the same because the platforms are still warm. Now, Bitcoin got rejected there at the $50,000 range. So let's see, how things fare. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, and I will continue to repeat this. I'm looking at the macro trend here. Okay, the macro trend leads with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been warm now. It got rejected at 50K yesterday. So let's see what it does. Let's see if if it topped off at 50 or if it's setting up for another run here. This is deciding time. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins, share my screen. You can see that, things like Phantom are pulling back now substantially against Ether. You got it down 6%. It looks, people taking profits. Here's the 1 day, but you can still see that the technicals are quite warm. Phantom against ETH is still buy. Let's look at, the main macro trend here as it, if it's dropping. BTC is selling off after, reached that 50. I'm not that surprised. I actually didn't touch 50. According here to my trading view, the day range there at 49,875. So it fell short of 50. And now it's selling off. So we got to pay close attention to this. If I see things drop under 46, 45, it could be, maybe the new support could be 45. For a while, that resistance was 42, which is right here. So no, actually it was, about here. Yeah, 40, 42. So if we can, stay above, let's say this last dip, which is about 44, 45, that's fine. But, if we break this trend and go downwards from here, I will retreat back into probably stable coins. But up until, I'm going to keep them, I'm keeping my positions, obviously. I'm going to keep a close eye in here on BTC. As long as this trend keeps going up, I'm into altcoins. And just the way I'm playing it, I don't try to look too much into the specific altcoin. If I like it, I look at the big picture. Is the market warm? And it has been. So that's what's going on. Shout out to Dab Master, the rest of the boomers. Guys, make sure you drop a comment here in the chat. I didn't update the titles for whatever reason, so I don't know if the algorithm is putting me up on the search results, but I'll change the title after the stream. No problem. Shout out to Dab Master, the rest of the boomers there. So let's go ahead and continue to look here at our watch list and see if there's anything warm that we should be looking at. And then we'll give you guys a little rundown as to how the platforms are behaving, the ones that we've been in. Shout out to Luke. I see you, Luke. So you got Quick against Wrapped ETH is up. It's the number one boomer. Quick Swap being the exchange, the main automatic market maker for Matic. So the comparable to Quick Swap on Phantom would be Spooky Swap. And Spooky Swap, I don't even have it here on my watch list on TradingView because I don't even think that they're supported. So let's go ahead and go to the CoinGecko and search Boo. This one has treated us very well. Boo token now ranks 600. So, something like Boo I think has a lot of room to grow. You see Quick Swap is growing in this environment. So, why not something like Spooky that's smaller? Let this thing load up. This thing is going slow today. CoinGecko has been getting slammed out there. It's getting, it's hot right now. But look at that. Spooky Swap, after a boom, finally selling off. It's down 7% after pumping this week like no other. Let me show you guys the math over here. We had a week of 70% gains, for 2 weeks for, 224% gains. So finally starting to sell off. It seems like that $50,000 rejection by Bitcoin is causing some people to sell off. So, that's what's going on. I'm going to stay in my hand. I'm going to be honest with you because, should this thing turn around, I want to still be in the game, but I'm going to keep an eye on this thing. Start dropping too much, I may have to retreat. As I said before, I wasn't expecting Bitcoin to make a run here at the end of the summer. I was thinking it was going to be a little more quiet, maybe closer to the fall or the new year. So I must say I was kind of surprised when Bitcoin broke that resistance, and I was a little reluctant to move over the stable coins because the way I felt about it, I was like, I don't know if it's really going to warm up yet. But you got to look at the math and not let your emotions take over you. So I'm glad I stuck to the math and I moved in because it went up to 50. Now we'll see what happens now. Okay, so we got Spooky there at rank 608. One that I've been really looking at that's been doing very good. I got into the liquidity generation event. Is this one, Tarot? This one's still it just hit CoinGecko like 2 days ago or yesterday. What is it at 43 cents? The liquidity generation event was at 14 cents. So this thing has boomed. It hit Coin Market says all-time low at 39 cents, but that's when it went on CoinGecko just 21 hours ago. But this was made available on Friday. So this has been around for a few more days. So anyhow, I bought a bag of this. I got more. So I not only got into the LGE, the liquidity generation event, but after the fact, I threw another bag at it and I'm staking directly there on tarot.co. This is a money market which allows you to borrow and lend single assets as well as LPs and leverage them. So, there's something here, I think. So check that one out. Tarot. Morning, Charismatic, I see you. Luke says, got to be in it to win a champ. Good strategy. This run surprised us all. Yeah, it did. But, I'm glad that I wasn't caught holding my stablecoin bag. As soon as I saw the trend change, even though I wasn't completely convinced, I just, I dove in, and I'm glad I did. Now we got to make sure that if the trend changes that we dive out, at the right time. So, that's all it is, guys, following the trend. You can look too much into a specific coin and get in love with the technicalities, but let's face it right now, everything is traded against USD, BTC, and ETH, and, you got to follow the big dogs. Follow the big dogs. And usually once Bitcoin warms up, the little baby altcoins can warm up too. Let's keep going here to the Zoo. Zoo is another one that did pretty well. I'm glad that I got into that position. We've been talking about that. Let's look at the price of Zoo. I'm still in the same positions, guys. I've basically just added to the same exact positions, and I'm just waiting. Let the Zoo coin load up. Mola says their IDO launchpad on Spirit Swap Champ. I got to check that out. There's an IDO. Okay, so Zoocoin selling off now at 0.029, down 8. So a lot of things are selling off. Tarot isn't, though. Look, Zoo has had a nice run, too. 147 here. So keep an eye on that. But, I want to keep a close eye on Spirit Swap here because I got a nice size position. And I would assume they're up, though. They're holding pretty well, 1.2%. So they're not selling off as much as other ones. Mola says that their IDO launched. Let me check their website and see if they do have a IDO launchpad. I see it. Yeah, I see it right here. Let me reload my screen. Game and Max is here. I see you. So let's click on this. This is brand new tab. I don't know what's this about. So let's check it out. Starter investments. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I haven't even connected, but you could see they got a whole new website. Okay. Leader, IDO Launchpad, Incubator, and Investor Network with over 20 million USD raise. They're going to have a start token. This is brand new. Featured alumni. Brand new stuff, Spirit Swap. So I'm going to leave this tab up. Thanks to Mola to give us the heads up. This is just brand new tab that's leading us over here to Starter.Investments. And I'll tell you, I mean, Spirit Swap keeps developing. I don't know what else to say, guys. They're working. And look, lend and borrow. Is this new too? Sorry, that page is... No, it's not missing. And it's asking me to connect. So, boom, you could go ahead and check it out. You can supply or borrow. You can see the APYs are low right now, but they just opened this up. There's not even supply. This probably just opened up right now. So, interesting. Spooky and Spirit are both amazing. I think, they're both of them are pretty good. But I got to be honest. Although Boo has the most volume and it's number one right now, it seems to me like Spirit is doing a little bit more work. I got to be honest. I'm in both of them. Like, I have equal bags. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not favoring either or. But I must say, like, looking at it from the outside right now, the innovation seems to be going on Spirit. Although you got a lot of volume on Spooky, and Spooky's got the bridge working for free. They don't got that on Spirit. So, I'm in it to win it on both of them. You can see they're retweeting Grim Finance. We talked about this for a while. Keep an eye on Grim Finance. I had their tab up for a little while, but I closed it. Another one to keep an eye on is Scream. Scream is another one like Cream. This one is like one of the only ones that I'm not holding right now. I've been in and out of this one, but I'm not holding it. It went down from 13 and changed down to 12.5. So I'll keep an eye on that one. Yeah, that's what it is, guys. And then, of course, Tomb still doing well. Phantom selling off now at 51 cents. T-share really dumping at 9.92. So, just keep an eye on it. A little sell-off. Farming their great champ on Spirit Swap. QBT.fi today, the platform launch. QBT.fi. I'll check that one out, too. QBT.fi. Check that one out. This is on Phantom. Oh, it's Binance. I'll show you guys. This I haven't connected, but you can see it. This one's for Binance. And yeah, it's cool. I mean, it looks all right. But right now, I'm really focused on Phantom because Binance already has a lot of stuff. But I'll keep this tab up. Plat Qubit, where you make the vid over. I'm not understanding what you're saying, but I'm going to leave this one up. Yeah, I think I've talked about Qubit before, about the pre-sale, whatever. But we haven't been covering that as a late. But I'm going to leave that tab up to see how it does. Spirit is doing good, though, guys. I got to say, I'm excited about Spirit. Spirit and Tarot right now are the ones that seem to be holding themselves pretty well. Their price. those are the two that, you know, I gotta say that they're behaving well right now. You know, you got Tomb and even Spooky on the sell-off right now, but that's following the trend. But look at this. This thing keeps moving. 43 cents on Terra. I'm not mad at Terra. So we'll spend most of our week just keeping a close eye on BTC over here and see what it does after being rejected at 50,000. Look at that sell-off. Look at that sell-off right here. This is a strong sell-off right now. So, you know, let's see. Let's see if the trend has changed. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not convinced the trend has changed now. You know, just like I wasn't convinced that the trend had changed before, but it did. I'm not convinced right now. So let's see. And we'll keep an eye on it. Right now, 48.5. So, you know, let me zoom back out and see. Yeah, so we broke through the trend right here at 41. So this is kind of the threshold. So we started getting back in around, you know, 44. So if we fall under like here, under 44.6, if we go up here and then we fall back under this one, I think the party's over as far as the bull run right now. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one. You know, as long as we're above, you know, this range right here, we're good. In my opinion, I'm not your crypto daddy. Do your own research. You know the deal. All right, guys. I'm going to keep this one short. It's only 16 minutes. Not a lot of stuff going on in the box today. I guess it's because I didn't change the title correctly, but it's all good. Shout out to Luke, Gaming Met Max, and the Boomers. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? Quick Swap doing great. The sell-off is on Phantom. Phantom is the top one selling off right now. You know, it's understandable. Buying Matic as well. People make gains, so you know I'm not that surprised. Phantom BNB. But again, you know, look at the trend. Even Phantom against ETH is still buy. So I wouldn't retreat just yet, you know. Hex is on the sell-off too. You know how Hex is, like as soon as Bitcoin starts doing bad is when Hex starts doing well. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Monero doing all right. Solana, MDEX, Quick Swap, a few of them. All right, guys, stay strong out there. I gave you guys the plays for you guys to be entertained with. Again, these are not financial advice or decisions. It's just all for entertainment purposes. Hopefully, you guys are being entertained. Okay, guys, and learning something too. Make sure you stay strong out there. Hit the gym. I skipped the gym yesterday. You know, the kids' first day of school or whatnot. You know, I was out there instead of getting to the gym early. But you know, let's recalibrate and make sure we start hitting those squats and get back to the gym if you haven't. Stay strong out there, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne.